Hi there, friends. Let's talk about something we all dread as we age: joint pain. That stiffness when you get out of bed, the ache in your knees after a short walk, or the sharp twinge in your shoulders when you reach for a teacup. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Over half of seniors deal with joint discomfort daily. But here's the good news. You don't have to just live with it. Today, I'm sharing 5 simple, doctor-approved moves that can help you stay flexible, active, and pain-free. No expensive treatments or complicated routines required. We'll start with the first 2 moves because once you see how easy they are, you'll want to try them right away. Let's dive in. First up, gentle morning stretches. Now, I know what you're thinking. Stretching? Really? I've tried that before. But here's the catch. Most of us stretch the wrong way or skip the muscles that matter most as we age. Doctors recommend starting your day with slow, deliberate stretches that target your hips, shoulders, and spine. Why? These areas stiffen fastest as we get older, and loosening them can prevent pain all day long. Take my neighbor Ruth, who's 68 and loves her morning crossword puzzles. She used to groan every time she stood up from her chair, until her physical therapist taught her a 5-minute stretch routine. Now she does seated leg lifts and shoulder rolls while waiting for her coffee to brew. It's like oiling a rusty hinge, she says. And the best part? You don't need a yoga mat or special equipment. Try this. Sit on the edge of your bed when you wake up, reach your arms overhead, and gently twist your torso side to side. Hold each twist for 10 seconds. That's it. Do this daily, and you'll notice less creaking in those joints. Next, let's talk about low-impact cardio. Now, I'm not asking you to run a marathon or hop on a treadmill. Doctors say the key is movement that's easy on your joints but gets your blood flowing. Think swimming, brisk walking, or even dancing to your favorite oldies. My friend Frank, who's 72 and still tends his garden every day, swears by his afternoon walks. He started with just 10 minutes a day around his backyard, and now he's up to 30 minutes without a single knee ache. His secret? He wears supportive shoes and focuses on posture. Stand tall like you're balancing a book on your head. If walking isn't your thing, try seated leg marches while watching TV. Lift your knees one at a time like you're marching in place for 2 to 3 minutes. It's simple, but it works wonders for circulation and joint lubrication. Now, before we move on, I want to hear from you. Have you tried stretching or low-impact cardio? Did it help? Or maybe you found another trick? Share it in the comments. Your advice might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if you're thinking, okay, but what's next? Don't worry. The next 3 moves are even easier. One of them can be done while sitting in your favorite armchair. Stay tuned, because by the end of this, you'll have a full toolkit to keep those joints happy and strong. All right, friends, we've talked about stretching and low-impact cardio, 2 game changers for keeping your joints happy. But let's be honest, sometimes life throws curveballs. Maybe it's raining outside, or your knees just aren't cooperating. That's where the next 2 moves come in. These are so simple, you can do them at home, rain or shine. Let's get started. First up, chair squats for leg strength. Now, I know the word squat might make some of you nervous. What if I fall? My knees can't handle that. But here's the secret. Chair squats are safe, controlled, and perfect for building strength without strain. Doctors love them because they target your quads and glutes, the muscles that support your knees and hips. Take my buddy George, who's 75 and still grows prize-winning tomatoes. He struggled to bend down to weed his garden until his therapist taught him chair squats. Here's how he does it. Sit on the edge of the chair, feet hip-width apart. Lean slightly forward, engage your core, and stand up slowly. Then lower back down almost to the chair, but don't plop. Do 5 to 8 reps a day. George started with just 3 reps and now does 10 without breaking a sweat. My grandkids call me the squatting gardener, he laughs. Now, let's talk about something even gentler. Water aerobics for joint support. If you've never tried exercising in water, you're missing out on one of the best-kept secrets for joint pain relief. The buoyancy takes pressure off your knees and hips, while the resistance builds muscle. You don't need to swim laps, just move. My friend Ethel, who's 78 and has arthritis, joined a senior water aerobics class at her local YMCA. I thought it'd be boring, she admits, but it's like dancing without gravity. She does leg lifts, arm circles, and even gentle jumps in the shallow end. No pool nearby? Fill your bathtub halfway and march in place. The water's resistance works wonders, and you'll feel lighter on your feet afterward. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I don't have a chair or a pool. Don't worry, the final move is something you can do anywhere, anytime. It's so easy, you'll wonder why you haven't been doing it all along. But before we get to that, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried chair squats or water exercises? Maybe you've got a favorite pool routine or a clever way to sneak strength training into your day. Share your tips in the comments. You could be the reason someone else starts their journey to pain-free movement. And if you're thinking, what's the last move? Trust me, it's the simplest yet most powerful one of all. It takes just minutes a day, and you'll feel the difference in your joints almost instantly. Let's finish strong. All right, friends, we've made it to the final move, and this one's my personal favorite. It's so simple, you can do it while watching your favorite show, sipping tea, or even chatting with grandkids. Let's talk about resistance band training for joint stability. Now, I know resistance bands might look like fancy gym gear, but trust me, they're just stretchy loops of rubber that cost less than a latte. Doctors love them because they build strength without stressing your joints. Whether you're sitting or standing, these bands help your muscles support your knees, hips, and shoulders, reducing pain and improving balance. Take my Aunt Margie, who's 79 and adores her afternoon soap operas. She keeps a resistance band by her recliner and does seated leg presses during commercials. I just loop it around my feet and push out slowly, she says. Now I can get up to answer the phone without groaning. Start with 5 to 10 reps per leg, and you'll feel the difference in days. No band? Use a towel. Loop it around your foot and gently pull while stretching your leg. Same idea, same results. Now, let's tie it all together. We've covered gentle morning stretches to wake up your joints, low-impact cardio to keep blood flowing, chair squats to build leg strength, water aerobics to ease pressure, resistance bands to stabilize muscles. But here's the truth. You don't need to do all 5 moves perfectly. Miss a day? No guilt? Start with 1 or 2. Even 5 minutes counts. The goal isn't to become a fitness guru. It's to keep gardening, playing with grandkids, or dancing at family weddings without pain. Before we wrap up, I want to hear from you. Which of these moves will you try first? Have a resistance band story or a favorite stretch? Share it below. Your journey could inspire someone else to take that first step. And if this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe to Ageless Momentum. We're all about turning aging into thriving, one gentle move at a time. Thank you for being here, friends. Remember, your joints aren't a life sentence. They're an invitation to move smarter, not harder. Now grab that band, stretch those arms, and let's keep living life on our terms. Here's to pain-free days ahead.